Just 12 kilometers from the city of Puebla, there's a town that doesn't feel Mexican. The streets, the names, the voices, everything sounds different. Here, Spanish isn't the mother tongue. Here you still hear echoes of an ancient language from northern Italy. Here, time has stood still. It was the year 1882. In northern Italy, especially in the Veneto region, life was harsh. After the unification of Italy, the economy collapsed for thousands of farmers. The land was no longer fertile, poverty spread, and many had neither bread nor a future. But across the Atlantic, Mexico was calling. President Manuel Gonzalez promoted a policy to populate empty lands with hard-working immigrants. He offered land, tools, and promises. So, over 500 Italians, men, women, children, said goodbye to their mountains, villages, and roots. They packed their belongings, memories, and last names: Battiston, Bellotto, Finotti, Girotto, Dalla, Vecchia, Tonelli, Macise, and set off into the unknown. The journey began in Venice, down to Genoa, where they boarded a ship to America. They crossed the Atlantic, enduring heat, humidity, and fear. Many fell ill. Some children didn't survive. They didn't speak Spanish. They didn't know what awaited them. After weeks at sea, they arrived at the port of Veracruz. From there, they traveled inland by train and cart to the state of Puebla. What they found wasn't ready farmland. It was wild territory. No houses, no roads, just land, trees, and silence. The colony was named Chipilo de Francisco Javier Mina, but for them, it was just the new home. Though it felt more like punishment at first, the weather was different. The rains relentless, the sun unforgiving. Tropical diseases struck hard. They had to build everything from scratch: houses, corrals, wells, paths. They didn't know adobe. They learned the hard way. They ate corn, not knowing how to cook it. They missed polenta, bread, wine, and their mountain air, yet they endured. Because if the Italians carried anything in their souls, it was work ethic, discipline, and pride. Years passed, and the fields started to flourish. They planted alfalfa, raised cattle, adapted to their new environment. They opened workshops, bakeries, blacksmiths, but above all, they kept their culture alive. At home, they spoke Veneto dialect. Families celebrated Italian traditions, weddings, songs, ancient stories. Spanish was for outside, but Chipilo remained Italian at heart. They married within the community to preserve their language, bloodline, and memory of who they were. Bera, family arrival, 1882. Origin, Segusino, Treviso Province, Italy. Original trade, dairy farming. Today, still in the dairy business, Arturo Bera Simoni founded Chipilo's Migration Museum, Dossetti family arrival, 1882. Origin, Segusino, Italy. Original trade, agriculture and cattle. Today, Cadvriti. Dossetti promotes local Chipilean cultural identity. Colombo, family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, carpentry and furniture making. Today, their artisanal furniture is internationally renowned. Carnelli family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, cheese and dairy production. Today, still leaders in European style. Cheese-making, Montagnier family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, cattle raising today. Eduardo Montagnier. Anguiano is a writer and language rights advocate. Dalla Vecchia family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, farming. Today, vital in agriculture and cultural preservation. Bellotto, family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, cattle raising. Today, actively promote local cultural events. Finotti family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, agriculture. Today, key contributors to bilingual education. Giraudo family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, baking and crafts. Today, keep the Italian bread-making tradition alive. Tonelli family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, handicrafts. Today, their legacy lives on in local decorative arts and oral traditions. Maxey's family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade. Farming today, champions of traditional music and language. Over 140 years have passed since those first Italians arrived, and Chipilo is still different. The Veneto dialect is still spoken at home. Italian festivals, like Carnival, are celebrated. European surnames are still on the street signs. Houses blend Mexican and Veneto design. The community has kept a strong identity, nearly untouched. It's not a museum, not a theme park. It's a living community, defying time. Why didn't Chipilo fade away like other colonies? The answer lies in unity. From day one, Chipileans knew they had to protect their language, their customs, their stories, their community, and they did it not out of nostalgia, but out of pride. Being Italian in Mexico wasn't easy. They faced discrimination, mockery, and exclusion, but they never gave up. Today, Chipilo is a cultural bridge between Chile and polenta, between Spanish and Veneto, between mariachi and alpine songs. Many young Chipileans study and work like any Mexican, but at home, they still hear Nona speaking Veneto. They still smell bread baked from century-old recipes. They still celebrate a story that was never erased. They are not just Mexican, nor just Italian. They are Chipileans. And as time moves on, as voices fade, the spirit of those who crossed the ocean still lives in them. In every word spoken, in Veneto, in every name etched in stone, in every house still standing against the wind, lives the promise of a people who never forgot where they came from.